Hi everyone, welcome to Dr. G's Dandelion Monologues. I'm in a different location today. I'm still in Maui, but in a place called Kihei, or am I pronouncing it correctly? Is it Kihei? Anyway, K-I-H-E-I, Kihei, Kihei. And it's a different part of the island. And again, I have a multitude of reflections because I'm traveling, I'm on vacation, and I want to share with you the importance of, yes, traveling while being on vacation. I know it can be an obstacle for people. There might be issues such as mobility or finances, but if you can get around those obstacles, it's really worth it. Maybe if you don't have the means, you can find a way to pet sit a house somewhere else in the world, just for the sake of being confronted with different cues that will broaden your perspective and allow you to pause and go within. So for me today, for instance, I realized a striking difference between the two locations that I've been to, between Kapalua and Kihei, and I noticed that it affected me, it affected how I felt, and it was a very interesting experience because it allowed me to reconnect with my strategies to ground myself. I suddenly felt a little bit more down coming to this place here because it felt really different than where I had been for 3 days. However, I kept an open mind, and even though it was different, I decided not to judge and think that one place was preferable or superior to another. In fact, I'm glad I did keep an open mind because they both have something positive to offer. And I spent some time at the beach today. I did snorkeling, and there were even differences there in my snorkeling experience. The coral reefs were not as damaged as where I was before. So I was trying to focus on the positive, and the temperature was perfect, just like it had been already. And I was also coping with boredom because I was sitting at the beach for many hours, 6 hours. So I decided to walk and read and journal, and I realized I didn't bring an extra pen when my pen died, so I had to tolerate frustration and practice that and be in the moment and just look at the waves. And I even saw a turtle and two at some point, and it was so magical. So I reminded myself of this incredible opportunity that I have and that I'm offering myself to recharge my batteries, and that yes, the emotions I had earlier, feeling a little bit more down or nostalgic, like everything else, are impermanent, and a vacation outside of our usual environment can emphasize that and be a good reminder of that. So thank you for joining me today. I was looking forward to sharing my reflections with you. And also, when we go to vacation, that's my case at least, having a good read helps. I guess accelerate the reflective process and the insights. So I'm reading one right now that's really mirroring, I think, so many things here that are happening in me, and also things about the landscape. And it's a book by Maud Ankaua, and the title in French is Respire, le plan est toujours parfait. Breathe, the plan is always perfect. So when I think about vacation memories, I often think about the book I was reading in a specific location. So think about a good travel companion in the form of a book that will actually amplify the overall experience, and I'm glad I chose well for this time. So again, happy to talk to you from my balcony here in Kihei. Am I gonna learn this? And looking forward to speaking with you next time. Thank you, everyone. Be well. Mahalo.